Well, it's that special time of year again. NFL draft time. Well, almost. It's mock draft time. Love the mocks or hate the mocks, it's that time of year where every guru tells us where they think every player is going to be drafted. And they're always right. Okay, maybe they're not always right, but they always know which players are going to be big time NFL stars.
5 years from now, it may not look like Bobby Beathard gave up enough. This kid has tremendous potential.
Okay, scratch that. Either way, we're going to take a look at where the top analysts think that Michigan football prospects are going to be drafted in April. First up, the legend Mel Keiper Jr. Oh, it's behind a paywall. Well, that. Here's what I think that Mel Keiper would probably say about Hutchinson. Very high motor guy, coming off the edge. He plays the biggest in the big games. Let's talk about which Michigan players are even eligible to be drafted. Of course, you have Aiden Hutchinson, consensus top 5 pick. Most people have had him in their top 2 for months. And it's like, okay, are the Jags going to take Thibodeau? Are they going to take Hutchinson? He'll definitely be making his way to the stage early Thursday night. Then you have David Ajabo. Sigh. It really sucks what happened to Ajabo. You know, he was projected to maybe be a top 10 pick, but then he tore his Achilles and he's going to fall. Then you have Dax Hill, who can play corner or safety. Definitely a first round talent, but will he be taken that high? Those are likely the only 3 guys that are going to be taken in the first 2 days of the draft. Then we have the other guys who will be taken in later rounds or possibly not at all. Maybe they'll sign as undrafted free agents. Those players include Andrew Stuber, Hassan Haskins, Chris Hinton, Josh Ross, and Vincent Gray. Since we have to pay to play for Mel Keiper, and I'm not going to do that, let's see where some of the other people have the Michigan players being drafted. Chad Reuter, I hope I'm saying that right. I've only ever seen it written. I don't think I've ever heard his name pronounced. From NFL.com, has Hutchinson going first overall to the Jags. He's got Ajabo falling all the way to 45 in the second round to the Baltimore Ravens. Hill does go in the first round of his mock draft, 29th to the Patriots. And I would be cool with that because I'm a Patriots fan. And they just signed Jabril Peppers, so that would be pretty cool. Have a little more Michigan in that secondary. Tom Fernelli from CBS also has Hutchinson going first overall. He's got Dax going 24th to Dallas, and his was only a first round mock, and it doesn't have Ajabo in it. Sports Illustrated also has Hutchinson 1 to the Jags. I think you're noticing a theme here. It's got Ajabo 29 to the Chiefs, and it was also just a 1 round mock, and Dax Hill was not included in that one. Walter Football did a 5 round mock, so it includes more Michigan players than the other ones I've talked about so far. They have Hutchinson going 1 to the Jags. Also, Ajabo only falls to 17th to the Chargers. I think Ajabo is really the wild card. How much is that injury going to set him back? How long is he going to be out? How much of a chance are teams willing to take? This mock also has Daxton Hill going to the Patriots, but at the 54th pick. And the only other Michigan player is Josh Ross in the 4th round to Carolina. NFL.com's Daniel Jeremiah only has 1 Michigan player in his mock draft, which is a 1 round mock, and that is Hutchinson first to the Jaguars once again. So it seems like most people think that Hutchinson's going first to the Jags. What do you think? I know there have to be a lot of Michigan/Lions fans out there hoping that he falls to pick number 2. But if most of these mocks prove to be correct, he's not going to be there. Let me know your predictions down in the comments. Do you think Hutchinson will go first? Do you think Ajabo is a risk, too big of a risk? Do you think that a team will take a chance on him in the first round? And which of these guys do you think we're going to look back on in 5 years and say, can't believe he fell that far? And while you're here, why don't you go ahead and check out this video right here? And as always, go blue.